and welcome to Japanese from Zero, Japanese in 5, where we take 5 minutes out of your busy day. I know, it's been a rough day, you've had a really long day, or you're getting ready to have a long one, and you're like, I don't got time to study. But it's 5 minutes, brushing your teeth, put it on the iPhone. You can do it. All right, today we're gonna talk about lengthened sound problems. This is actually one of the very first things that you learn when you're learning Japanese on Yes Japan or with the book. You learn not to accidentally lengthen because the meaning can change. And this is one of the examples that we give. It's house, ie. Ie. It says ie together, ie. But if you lengthen it, here the yellow is the lengthened part. It becomes ie, ie. That means no. So that would be kind of awkward. When you're trying to say house, you would say no. All right, so let's look at some other words that change just by accidentally lengthening, which it doesn't matter how long you know Japanese. I've known it for pretty much ever, over 20 years. 28 years, oh God, 28 years since I first went to Japan. 30 years since I first went to Japan. I went when I was 12. And I still make these mistakes. I still accidentally do this. Let's take this word for, I wouldn't make, these are low level, but there are other words where I don't know if it's lengthened or not. This is a simple one. This means bird. It's tori, tori, tori. But this, tori, tori, means street. So, bird, street. All right? Now this next one could get you into trouble because you could end up insulting someone and you didn't mean to. You have this word, oji-san. Now, oji-san can mean your uncle, but it can also mean a random guy, like a man that you don't know his name. You can say, oji-san, oji-san, hey man, hey you guy. You could say that. And it wouldn't be rude to call like a guy my age an oji-san. That's fine. A child could call me an oji-san, although more likely going to call me a gaijin-san, but that's okay, a foreigner. But if you lengthen it, if you put a little e in there, oji-san, now you're saying the old man, like a grandfather level. Now, if you don't know an old man's name, and he's like 80 or 70, you can say, oji-san. You can refer to him as a ji-san, that's not a problem. But you don't want to call a guy looking like me, oji-san, because that would be a little bit rude. Same goes for this word, oba-san. Oba-san means an aunt, or just a lady, some old lady. Now, below it, there's one-san, which is much better if you're talking to a girl. But if you're talking to a lady, she's an oba-san. Still not really nice to say it. But if you really go long on the ba sound, oba-san, you just called her a grandmother or a really old lady and you don't want to do that. That would be a problem. All right, then we got this one. I believe this is the last one. This is Otto. Otto. Otto means later. That's all it means, later. But what if you accidentally said Otto? Otto. Look, even the letters changed because now it's a katakana word, but it's still the same sound, just lengthened. It's Otto. It means art. It means art all of a sudden. So you say, hey, I'm going to go art. Doesn't make sense. All right, I did have another one. I completely lied to you. I put this one last because it's a good one. Biru. What if you're at a bar and you want to drink and you shorten a word that you shouldn't shorten and you say biru? You should have said biru, which means beer, but you said biru. You said, give me one building, please, when you meant to say, give me one beer. That would be a problem. If you want to learn more Japanese, check out our book. I'll see you all on the next Japanese in 5. Bye-bye.